What's good, everyone? It's BigBookoo here, and today I kind of got a double feature for you guys. There's two games of Team Deathmatch, one on launch and one on cracked. And I'm actually going to talk about the gameplay, not just random stuff that pops into my head. Although, that'll most definitely come up, but just kind of going to focus on the game. So, I start off this match, like I do every match, pull out the pistol so I can get the 100% run speed, because I believe assault rifles are 90. And with that pistol, that extra 10%, just helps out. And I throw the flashbang down there. That's a very popular spot in domination for B-Dom. But no one's there, so I make my way around here and claim more safety just so I know if someone's coming up. I get to the top and I kill someone. I look down and is like, for real? Already? Nice. And what I like to do, these two games I do a lot of rushing. Well, not really rushing, but moving around, kind of forcing their spawns, and I do pretty decent. Oh yeah, and right here my controller dies. That's why I'm not just like wall. But yeah, my controller dies, and I was like, no, someone don't kill me, but no one came and killed me. So yeah, creeping up into their spawn, and what I like to do is making my way around the outskirts of the map. Never run up the middle. I feel this game has I guess not way too many, but a lot of ways and routes that you can die with. I mean, running down the middle, you're gonna get shot because you can't really see all the points at once. So yeah, with killing that guy right there, it's pretty risky because that's where they were spawning from, but I saw my guy had spawned, so I decided to shoot, and I'm not running a silencer. So make my way back. I always like to go up here, just because it's kind of fun to just jump across the pipe. I think that's pretty cool. And I guess I should have told you guys my loadout. I'm running the Enfield with extended mags and the red dot sight, but it's blue, so I guess it's a blue dot sight. And we get a spy plane put up, and I see this guy here. I don't really like hiding from people in this spot because they come flying around that corner and they're ready. And he almost gets me, and he's in the last stand, and I just put him away. So, what I do, I like to spend a lot of time up here because a lot of people run through these openings, like that guy. He didn't even see me. And, oh yeah, back to my loadout. I'm running the Enfield with extended mags and blue dot sight. I decided to give the Enfield another chance. I think it was, I forget whose video it was, but it was how to pwn, and it was the Enfield, and the kid's like, yeah, at the beginning of the game, this gun probably sucked for you, but give it a second chance. And I'm actually liking it a lot, although the kick is high for shooting at long range. And I like this spot right here. I found it by watching T-Mart's jumps and spots, and because you can't shoot through the wall and only your head is exposed, so I mean they need to get a headshot on you to get you off that. And a lot of guys run down there blindly anyway, and it's really hard to notice a small head. So making my way, not really staying in one spot too long, trying to see where they're spawning from. And yeah, my perks are Ghost Pro, Warlord Pro for the 2 attachments, because I think I was going for a contract. I usually like to run sleight of hand. And Ninja Pro, because I really like the sound whore people. I mean, playing with headphones. I bought a set the other day. They were $20 at TJ Maxx, which is where I work, and they're a pair of Sharper Images, and they're really good. And I mean, I plug them in my TV. It's not a high def TV or great sound, but it works. And right there, I know guys were coming, so I shot him. I couldn't get the other guy through that, so I run and retreat and reload. And I wanted to finish off that guy, but I figured my grenade would, but I was hoping it was going to last. And I probably could have saved some bullets, but I was trying to get the other guy as well. Yeah, with headphones, I mean, you can really hear people, and especially with Ninja Pro, they fix that nice. I really enjoy that. And it's just play with headphones. It really makes a world of difference. Or a nice Turtle Beach. And right there, I make the mistake of sprinting around an area where you really don't have a good look on anything. I really don't like that point, and I try to not use it as much as possible, which right there, obviously, I would have been still alive if I had maybe took my time. So right here they put up a spy plane, and I go down, and I think I forget I have Ghost on, because I kind of start getting paranoid. So right here I'm spawn pushing right now, and just checking to see. I stole that guy's kill. I feel like a prick. That guy came out of nowhere, so I knifed him, and I should have placed a claymore at that door because I'm about to die. And I've been using frags a lot, and I really like those. Throw a frag without it being cooked. Throw a concussion, and they're really limited. But yeah, that room gets pretty busy, and then I turn around and I die because I didn't plant the claymore, which is peculiar because I usually plant claymore everywhere I go. And another thing in this map that I really hate, it was cool for the first couple times, it's that obnoxious rocket. It throws everything off. Yeah, last stand. But I mean, aiming down sight is just so obnoxious, and I've gotten killed the most BS amount of times just because, sorry, the screen was shaking. And right there I learned my lesson. I threw a flashbang to see if anyone was out there, or a concussion, whatever. I like concussions over flashbangs because they take less time to throw. And that's how I was in Modern Warfare 2. I would pick the thing that took less time, so I could really chuck them out. And that's game over. I go 13-2, and we really do well. Next game, double feature, because the games weren't obnoxiously long. I know team deathmatches are usually 6-7 minutes. Dominations are probably 10-12. And in this match, I do the same thing where I really try to push their spawn. I think it's fun. It's a lot more fun than camping, because people spawn and then they get shot. And oh, excuse me. And they don't know where it came from, because they weren't really expecting to die 2 seconds out of spawn. So I pull out my pistol again, and I run up the map, throw a concussion, throw a frag, and then I see that guy, and I shoot him, but I miss, and I'm being shot at, so I make a dolphin dive. I don't use that often, and I think it slows you down. I'd rather just drop and throw him off, but there's that long range at the Enfield, which is horrible sometimes. You really have to burst fire this gun for it to be most efficient. So I'm running around the outskirts of the map, running away from my team, and hopefully trying to catch some unsuspecting people. And in both of these games, I think I'm running the same setup for kill streaks. I never talked about that first game, but you saw it was spy plane counter, spy plane, napalm strike. I like to have that spy plane up just to catch anyone off guard. You know, a lot of people like to run hardline or flak jacket or something, and with that spy plane, it helps. And then you drop a counter spy plane as my fourth, because I like to help my teammates a lot. I mean, that counter spy plane stays up and it blocks everything. I mean, it really bugs me when I get counter spy plane, just because it just feels so gross and I don't know where to go. So I get those two guys, and I'm surprised I hit this next guy. I wasn't really burst firing that much, but I ended up taking him out. And the napalm strike, I don't know. I didn't really know what to run for another kill streak. I didn't feel like running too high, because I didn't think I would go for like dogs or anything. And napalm's just a nice little drop fire. It blocks. You drop it on a spawn, and it'll flip the spawn, and it actually blocks off points. And this guy's just up here saying, "Sit down." But yeah, it blocks off points, and I actually blocked myself off in it. This game, you'll see right here, I go, and hide behind corners like this. Honestly, it's really good. And one thing I learned, pick your shots. Without a suppressor, they're gonna turn on you if you miss that shot. I'm glad I didn't take the shot there, and I decided to chase him for a little bit. But yeah, lay on corners like that. I learned that from Only Use Me Blade, and it applies to guns too, definitely, because no one checks every corner on the ground parallel with the wall. But I drop my napalm, and then I run, and then I'm like, oh, I blocked myself off, which I think it's stupid that your teammates can run through it, but you can't. And one thing that bugs me, I like to run the spy plane a lot, but the mini-map, that HUD, whatever you guys call it, it's really small, and you can hardly tell where the dots are. So one thing I like to do is to hit start, and I know that leaves you vulnerable, but it gives you the whole map, and I like to time it up with the little scans that the spy plane do. And right here, I see that we flip spawns, and then they call in the spy plane, so I drop to the ground, I check to see if I have Ghost Pro on, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm good. And make my way back, see what I can do. I like to Ninja Pro at this, when I love running Ninja Pro here, and I don't get that guy quick enough, but I do get him. And I don't see this guy. I see him now, but just stupid reload move. But I think he saw me because I was firing unsuppressed, which definitely, I just don't like firing suppressed, especially suppressed Enfield. I mean, it's not really the strongest gun, and with that suppressor, it really limits what you can do. So I'm running around, trying to get away from my teammates, because obviously the enemies aren't going to be where your teammates are. They're going to be spawning on the other side. And I don't know if I get a long shot here. I do, which is good. I burst fired. I didn't spray like a monster, which is good, because I really need to work more on the burst firing. I just get so antsy, and I figure, well, if I keep holding down the trigger, then maybe the bullets will hit him before he hits me. But the thing is, sometimes they burst fire me, and that little bit of extra time you take off the trigger, it really centers your gun out. Catch him off guard. Thank you very much. Run back. I hate the spawns back here, because they spawn and then they run through the buildings. It's really hard to tell where they're coming from. So kind of sit, make my way back, scanning the area. I don't know what to talk about. I guess to talk about my reticle. I'm just running the basic small dot because I can see most of the enemy that way, and blue because I feel blue is one of the better colors that makes things stand out from the maps. Like if you run yellow, it's gonna blend in. If you run green on jungle, give up, man. I mean, it's not gonna work. And for the lens, I'm running yellow just because I don't know. I think pick up my claymore. I'm running yellow because I think it makes the blue pop out and it's the lightest color, I believe, other than teal, and the enemies really stick out. And right there I was debating on whether to shoot him, and I picked my shots and I decided to take it, and I messed up. So he knows I'm down there. I show up on everyone's radar, but I plan a claymore just to be safe. I'm glad I picked up my claymore. And I get that guy peeping over the edge with burst fires, headshot. I like that. Oh, actually surprised I killed that guy. So probably pick up my claymore. Nope. Oh wait, I go back in to pick it up. That's right. Oh wait, why is it glitching out? Oh man, this isn't okay. I don't know what's going on here, guys, but I know this is gonna lag on YouTube. But I'm getting down close to the end of the game here anyway. And oh wow, this is horrible. I'm sorry, guys. I really need to upgrade my easy cap. Probably get a Hoppage HD. And that's another point. If I get a HD-PVR, is that gonna work on a standard definition TV, or is it gonna look bad? I don't have a high quality monitor, but I really like to get some better quality footage, and if anyone knows anything about it, definitely help me out. I just don't want to get an expensive thing if it's still gonna look crap. But that's it. I go 13-2.